Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am opening my happiness jar. I didn't put glitter on it or anything. It's a recycled Bath & Body Works candle because that's what I've been using it for. So for the past 2 years now, I think this is the second one I have opened. Me and my friend Taryn did these happiness jars where we basically just put all our happy moments into a jar, and then on New Year's Eve, or in my case, a couple days before New Year's Eve, we open them and kind of reminisce on all of the happy moments of the year. As most of you guys know, this year has been a really bad year for me. So most of these in here are very, not super exciting things. They're very little happy moments because there wasn't like a huge big happy moment in my life this year. Most of these are very little, like I was hanging out with this friend and I had a really good time, or you know, something very minor. No big happy life change happened in my life this year. Nothing career wise happened extremely big, nothing like that happened, but I did have a couple little happy moments with friends and that kind of stuff. So this is what this is, and I'm going to open them. And also, it is not New Year's Eve, it is actually the 30th of December, so tomorrow is New Year's Eve. But I wanted to film this for you guys tonight so that I can have it edited and uploaded for you guys before the new year. Also, if you guys are wondering why this video is so casual, last year when I did it I had no makeup on. It was like really late at night and it was just a very casual, fun video, and that's basically what this video is. I have no makeup on right now. I'm just sitting in my room. It's about 8:30 at night. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into this. June 18th, 2016, Addie's 3rd birthday party, water balloons and fun. Yeah, so I didn't put a lot of explanation onto this one, but this was my niece's / cousin. I consider her my niece. It was her 3rd birthday party, and we had like a big pool party for her. Well, my cousin had a big pool party for her, and it was just so much fun. And we just had a blast, and I got cake thrown in my face, and we got water balloons thrown at us, and it was just such a fun time. And it was fun to see my little cousin open all her presents, and just seeing her with her siblings and with all the other kids that were there. It was just so much fun. And also, the day after that, I went to see Finding Dory on a date with somebody, so that's just kind of a fun memory. Well, this is a recent one, November 24th, 2016. Thanksgiving, FaceTiming with my sister, then going to our friend Homer's house to watch the Redskins and Cowboys play, drinking a whole bottle of wine by myself, and whoops, I dropped it. And CJ and his damn baloney. There's actually a vlog of this night. Basically, I hadn't really done anything at all for Thanksgiving. We celebrated Thanksgiving on Wednesday night instead of Thursday night. So on actual Thanksgiving Day, I basically just FaceTimed with my sister while she was at her dinner and their dinner with my family in Tennessee. And then we ended up going to our friend's house to watch the football game. And I drank a whole bottle of wine, couldn't get the wine open. I forgot to bring a cork with me. So we used like a key, and we had to like kind of rig it a little bit to get the cork out. And then we just had a really fun night of being drunk and being idiots and watching football and screaming at the TV. And it was just really fun. March 24, 2016. Going to Brandywine Lake with Emmy for Easter. I don't know why this is in here, but it was a really fun time. I think there's also a vlog of me from this. Again, for Easter, I really didn't do a whole lot, so I took my dog to the lake down in my town, and we just walked around and took pictures and that kind of stuff. So there is a vlog of that as well if you guys want to try and go back and look at that. But we did have a good time, and it was a fun day, and it was a nice day out, and that lake is beautiful anyway, so we just had a good time. July 1st, 2016, Girls' Day with Mom. Getting our nails done for the 4th of July, trying mac and Cheetos for the first time, and just having fun. I do remember this. This is the day I got my nails done with those pretty like 4th of July colors that I really liked, and we just had a blast that day. And me and my mom don't really get along that often, so it was kind of a funny thing that we actually got along for and actually had fun for. And yeah, we just had a blast. September 9th, 2016, going into treatment, meeting said people. I'm not going to mention them on the vlog in case they don't want to know. And also just learning more about myself and learning to take care of myself more. Yeah, so that was kind of a low point in my life, but also a really high point in my life when I went into treatment. It was kind of like a bittersweet type thing. Like, I learned so much, and I made a whole lot of friends while I was there, and I just really started to realize some things in my life that needed to be changed, and just all kinds of stuff. I gained more confidence. Overall, I did really, really good work while I was there, and I realized a lot of things, but it was also kind of a really low point in my life that made me have to go in there. But it's kind of like a bittersweet moment. I still have friends that I talk to from there, and yeah, so it was a really weird, kind of happy, sad, weird just moment in my life, but I did put it in there that I met some really, really great people in there, and yeah, February 20th, 2016. This wasn't necessarily a happy moment, but the aftermath of it was kind of happy. And this was finding out that my cousin Matthew had passed away and having shots for him. So after his funeral, we literally were all like in tears, obviously, all super, super upset. My cousin Matt was super close to me. I actually made a video of that too. But we ended up, all my family that was at the funeral, we ended up going to the bar after that and having shots with him and kind of dedicating our shots and our drinks to him because he liked alcohol, as most do. And I remember having Fireball shots for him because Fireball was his favorite. And we just kind of tried to turn a bad thing into a positive thing. And I know my cousin Matt would have been kind of proud of us, kind of liked that we celebrated him in a happy way instead of being sad. Obviously, we were sad, but we tried to make the best of it. February 16th, 2016. This is a really, really tiny thing, guys. Buying my first DSLR camera, which is what I'm filming on right now, and making YouTube and photography my main priority. Yeah, I've always really been into photography, and I've never had like a photography camera, or like any camera that was good enough to do photography. And if you guys follow my Instagram, you know how much I've been loving this camera this year. I've taken a lot of like nature pictures on it, and I've done all my videos on it, except for vlogs, of course. But I just really wanted to make YouTube a priority this year, and that was the moment that I finally got to do it. All these are in February. 2/13/16, spending Valentine's Day with Sam, Kinsey, Kirsten, and Addie, which are my little cousins, going shopping for Patrick and going to Ruby Tuesdays, then spending the actual Valentine's Day watching Safe Haven with my mom while eating cinnamon rolls and pizza. This was just a really, really, really fun time. The day before Valentine's Day, my cousin Samantha came up to my house and picked me up, and she's like, you know, let's go out. She has a husband, but she also has 6 kids, so they don't really get to do a whole lot for Valentine's Day. So she came up here with all her girls, and we just went out, and we went to Ruby Tuesdays and ate and had dinner and then had ice cream. There's also a vlog of this. A lot of my life was vlogged this year, but we just had a blast. And then on actual Valentine's Day, the 14th, we just sat here and watched sappy love movies and ate cinnamon rolls with my mom. And it was just a really, really fun time. July 4th, 2016, spending the day with Mom and John Casto at the lake and getting the best spot in town for fireworks, thanks to John. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, my friend John passed away literally like a couple weeks after the 4th of July, and it was really, really devastating for me. But I did get to see him on the 4th of July. We had such a blast. There's also a vlog from this. But we rode up to his hometown and went to the lake and walked around, and I took some pictures and stuff. And then we went and watched the fireworks, and, you know, we're drinking beer and that kind of stuff. And we just had a really, really fun time. And that was actually the last time I got to see him, so it's really special to me now. August 27th, 2016, bonfire and drinks at Oksana's with said people that, again, I won't mention. Had so much fun. This, again, was just a really, really fun time. We just kind of It's kind of the end of summer, and we were hanging out down at my friend's house. I think this is the first time that I had met her baby. She had just had a baby, and so we went down there. We had a bonfire. A lot of our friends from high school came over, and some of our friends now, and we just had a bonfire and had some drinks and just hung out, and I got to hang out with her little baby, who was so adorable, who's almost 6 months old, I think. He's getting old already, but yeah, we just had an absolutely blast hanging out down there, and it was just so fun. Again, I think there's a vlog of this as well. Basically everything in my life there was a vlog for this year. July 16th, 2016, celebrating Mom's birthday with Regina, Mom, yada yada yada, list of people at the Moose, taking selfies on Roger's phone and taking the oops lotion and napkin picture of Roger. This was such a fun night, guys. It's actually on my friend Roger's phone, but we went to the bar with my mom's birthday, and we just kind of had a really good time and hung out. And we also, in the background of the bar that we went to, there's like this little shed that they put like equipment in and whatnot, and we ended up taking a picture of my friend Roger with a bottle of lotion and a napkin, and he acted like he was going in there to do, use your imagination, but we took a picture on his phone, and he was going like that and holding the lotion and the napkin, and we pretended it was something else, and it was just really fun and stupid but fun. And yeah, we just, again, just had a really good time that night. It was really fun. March 27, 2016, getting to have Easter dinner with my whole family, me, my brother Trey, my mother, and my stepdad Wes. Again, I don't see my brother that often because he don't live with us, but it was just really special to get to spend Easter with him and have dinner with him, so that was really nice. May 14th, 2016, going to the Legion with my friend John, beating him at a game of pool 2 out of 3, and winning the bet to finding out the speed limit sign and owing me drinks. So yeah, when we were on the way to this bar in my hometown with my friend John, he bet me. He said, you know the little sign that says, you know, speed is reducing ahead or whatever? He told me, he said, do you see that sign right there? There's no sign in the future telling you what it reduces down to. And he said, if you could find that sign that tells me when it reduces down to, then I'll buy you drinks. So basically, I found the sign, he bought me drinks, and then he also bet me a game of pool, best 2 out of 3, and I won. So he basically just bought me drinks all night. And again, later this year, he ended up passing away, so that memory is just very special to me, and it was just a fun night. So this is kind of an extended one of my birthday, January 28th, 2016 to January 30th, and it says, going out with my mom and Jeremy on my actual birthday to the Golden Pony and the Artful Dodger, then hanging at my friend's house, apartment, and then on the 30th, I ended up spending the weekend in a hotel with my mom and some of my friends, and we drank strawberry banana vodka, wild turkey honey, Jaeger bombs, and also it has on here that my first legal drink was a Sex on the Beach. So yeah, I turned 21 this year, and we had basically a weekend celebration, and it was really fun. It had a couple moments that weren't so fun, but overall, it was a really good time. June 29th, 2016, no electricity, drunk Cards Against Humanity in the dark with Irene and Wayne. Yes, that's my uncle and his girlfriend, and I think there's also a vlog of this, as a matter of fact, but basically, the power went out for multiple hours. We didn't know what to do, so we went over and sat on my uncle's porch and played Cards Against Humanity and got drunk, and it was really funny, and it was just good quality time spent. That's how you really know that you can spend quality time with someone, is when there's no power, there's no electricity, there's no internet, that kind of stuff. You really just spend really good quality time with somebody in times like that. There's actually a lot more of these than I expected. I'm kind of tripping out about this. August 13th, 2016. That's my granddaddy's birthday. Going up Sugar Grove on the mountain with Willie, Mom, and Wes. Most beautiful cabin and view. Drinks and real talk in my swing. Drove Willie up there and spent the day with him. Yeah, so again, there's a vlog of this, but my friend Willie, who my stepdad works with, I used to work with before I went back to school. He came over here and rented a cabin for a little bit. It's actually one of his friend's cabin, and it's up on the mountain, and we went up on the mountain. There's no electricity, no nothing up there, and we basically just spent the time, again, in situations where there's no internet, there's no phone, there's no, like, distractions of any sort. You really get to know people, and you really get to have real conversations and that kind of stuff, and we just went up there and hung out with him for the day. And I hung out in this really pretty swing, and we had a really pretty view, and we drank a little bit. And yeah, I'm realizing that I drank a lot this year according to my happiness jar. But you know, it's all good. I turned 21 this year. I'm allowed to drink. December 23rd, 2016. Building and decorating the gingerbread house with my mom and our friend Rusty. So again, there's a vlog of this, but we just had a really, really good time. Again, there was electricity in this instance, and there was internet and all that, but we kind of just put that aside for a minute, and we ended up getting really into this decorating of the gingerbread house, and we really didn't look at our phones or look at the internet or look at whatever. We just kind of focused on feeding off of each other and having really good conversations. And again, there's a vlog of this not too long ago if you guys want to go see it. It's really cool. January 1st, 2016. This was New Year's last year. Spending New Year's Day bringing in the new year with my cousin's kids in a blanket fort, which was really, really fun. I still remember it. Then playing music, drinking, Cards Against Humanity, and beer pong with my Uncle Rex, my stepdad Wes, my mom, everybody going undefeated at beer pong 5 games in a row and only losing to my own partner Wes. I actually really remember this. There might be a vlog of this too. I don't really know what all I vlogged. But basically, I spent the night, New Year's last year, I spent it going to my cousin's house, hanging out with her kids. They made a big blanket fort and watched the ball drop. And then on New Year's Day, my uncle came over. We had drinks. We played beer pong. We played Cards Against Humanity. We played, I don't remember all, but we just had like a huge party all weekend. And we just had a really good time. October 29th, 2016, Halloween party at the Moose. Crashing at, again, our friend's house with another friend, ketchup and mustard and shell the next day, drunk off our asses. This was probably my favorite night of all this year. We had such a blast. Again, I think there's a short vlog of this, but I definitely didn't vlog the majority of the night just because it was too crazy. Nobody wanted to have evidence of that, but my friend and I and my mom and her friend and a bunch of our friends went out to, again, the bar and hung out for their Halloween party, and we dressed up. And I dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood. Our friend Stephanie dressed up as Ketchup and Mustard with one of her friends. And basically we ended up crashing at one of our friend's house in town, so we didn't have to drive home drunk. And the next day, the only costume, the only outfit that my friend Stephanie had was Ketchup, which is what she was for Halloween. So instead of letting her be Ketchup just by herself, when we went to the store the next day to, you know, whatever, I changed out of my costume and put the Mustard costume on so we could go as a pair instead of just having her by herself. It was really funny. It's kind of stupid, but also kind of funny and kind of an inside joke for us. So it's just, you know, whatever. June 19th, 2016, spending Father's Day on a Finding Dory date, which I mentioned to you guys earlier, with said person, then grilling out with Wes. December 24th, 2016, the overwhelming feeling after everyone left on Christmas Eve. So thankful and so blessed to have the family and friends that I do. This, again, is a very small moment, but it was a very telling moment, I guess. It's just been a really, really hard year for me, and I started tearing up when I was talking about it in a vlog. Again, you can go watch my Christmas Eve vlog, and you will see what I'm talking about there. But yeah, it's just a really nice moment to realize that I had more friends and family than I realized. April 8th, 2016, pranking my mom and my uncle with Sam thanks to prankdial.com. Yes, I have these on video somewhere, and there's also a vlog of this somewhere. We basically pranked my mom and my uncle really, really good. It's really funny, and yeah, we just basically got them good. 4th of July 2016, spending family time at Aunt Diana's, getting to see Lauren, Chastity, Cody, and Hannah, which are my cousins. The day I was talking about that I spent with John was actually a couple days before 4th of July, and on the actual day of 4th of July, I spent it at my aunt's, and we just had a big family party, and it was really nice because it reminded me of just how my family used to get together. We used to get together like that for every holiday. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. There's actually a lot more in there than I expected, so that makes me happy. Maybe 2016 wasn't so bad, but again, these are very small moments for me. Small, but still happy and still worth remembering. Again, nothing major happened in my life, just these little small moments of happiness. So hopefully this year some bigger things will happen, some more exciting things will happen, but if not, that is okay too. I have so many plans for 2017. It's almost scary because I'm almost scared that 2017 won't live up to the expectations that I have set for it right now. But you know, it will be alright if that happens. 2016 was one of the worst years for me. For a lot of people, I lost a lot of people this year, and I think that's the hardest thing that I went through. This was kind of my rock bottom year, and I'm going to be making a video in the new year talking about some things I learned from 2016. But yeah, that is basically the happy moments that I have had in this year. That is everything that I put in my happiness jar. Again, it was a lot more than I expected, and I'm sure this video is going to be pretty long, so I apologize. But with that being said, I hope you all have a happy new year, and this is my last video of 2016. So hopefully 2017 will be a lot different, a lot better than 2016 was. So I hope you guys all have an awesome New Year's. Please, please, please be safe this weekend. And you don't want to bring in the new year being in jail or being arrested or even doing something stupid and ending up not here with us anymore. So please, please be careful this weekend, especially if you were drinking. So this is me signing off for 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys continue to stick with me in 2017. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me this long, and I pray that you continue to stick with me and we continue to be internet friends. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you would like, you can give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe, or leave me some comments, or whatever you feel like doing. So yeah, I am signing off on 2016. I cannot wait for this hell year to be over. And I will see you guys next year. Happy New Year, guys, and I will see you all in 2017. Bye, guys.